Arsenal versus Chelsea Football Club. This is the Premier League game of the season. This is a title game for Arsenal. And ahead of this game, Arsenal is 5 points clear from Manchester City. And they have played one more game than Manchester City. And a victory in this game for Arsenal is going to move them closer to the title. But a victory in this game for Chelsea is going to move them closer to a Champions League spot for next season. When you look at the Premier League table ahead of this game, Chelsea is currently fifth on the Premier League table behind Arsenal, Man City, Aston Villa and Manchester United. Chelsea has 45 points. Liverpool is currently sixth on the table with 45 points. So Chelsea and Arsenal both have, and Liverpool both have 45 points. And a victory in this game for Chelsea is going to move them closer to the Champions League spot. But a defeat in this game for Chelsea is going to cause them more harm than good. And the question is, who is going to win this game at the end of the day? Now, let me show you guys something. Arsenal in their last 10 games suffered just one defeat. In their last 10 games, suffered just one defeat and drew in 2. Won 7 of the last 10 games. I mean, Arsenal in the last 10 games suffered just one defeat. That defeat was against Manchester United. Drew in 2 of their last 5 games in their last 10 games, and one of the draws was against Wolverhampton, a relegation team. They also drew against Brentford, but every other game for them was a victory. They met Tottenham, destroyed Tottenham, met Wigan, destroyed Wigan, met Sunderland, destroyed Sunderland, met Chelsea, destroyed Chelsea. I think that was in the Carabao Cup, so they got Chelsea eliminated. Met Leeds United, destroyed Leeds United. Met Cara Almaty in the Champions League, destroyed them. Met Inter Milan in the Champions League, destroyed them. So just one defeat in their last 10 games. That is just to tell you, Chelsea needs to be prepared both mentally and physically, also spiritually. Chelsea Football Club, you guys need to prepare spiritually ahead of this game, because this is going to be a war. This is a London derby, and the winner of this game, they are going to celebrate the victory as if it is a trophy. This is a London derby, so you guys can understand what it means by London derby, bro. When it comes to football derbies, when it comes to derbies in football, you see London derby between Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal. When it comes to London derby, Chelsea, Arsenal is like a trophy. And the derby is always more of a war. You see this game, if they are not careful, there is going to be a red card in this game. Chelsea don't want Arsenal to win the Premier League, and for them to stop Arsenal from winning the Premier League, they have to grab the 3 points, of which the 3 points are also going to be very, very important for them. So this game is going to be tough. Now let me show you guys, when you look at Chelsea in their last 10 games, they also suffered one defeat, same as Arsenal in their last 10 games, and they drew in 2. So you discover that Arsenal in their last 10 games drew 2 of their last 10 games. Chelsea drew 2 of their last 10 games. Chelsea in their last 10 games suffered one defeat, and Arsenal also suffered one defeat. Chelsea in their last 10 games won 7, Arsenal won 7. So a London derby, very, very balanced. The only difference in this London derby is that Arsenal is fighting for the 3 points to move closer to the Premier League title, and Chelsea's target in this game is that they have to get the 3 points so they can guarantee a spot in the Champions League, first of all, before heading to Matchday 29. Also in this game, Chelsea don't want Arsenal to win. Like I said earlier, this is a London derby, and it is not going to be easy. Now let us look at the last 10 head-to-head between Chelsea and Arsenal. Right, just few weeks ago, Chelsea played against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Returning leg, Arsenal destroyed them 1-0, right? And on the 14th of January, Chelsea played Arsenal. That game ended 3-2 in favor of Arsenal, right? And in 2025, I think that was around November, right? It was still Enzo Maresca. Chelsea played Arsenal at home. The game ended 1-1, and Chelsea tried in that game because that draw to them in that game was more like a victory. They played with 10 men for more than 45 minutes, right? Caicedo was sent off in that game, but ahead of this game, all Chelsea players are fit, all Arsenal players are fit, but care needs to be taken. This is a London derby, and a victory in this game is going to be more like a trophy. And to save the Premier League, Chelsea needs to win this game. I know Chelsea very well. There is no Chelsea fan that want Arsenal to win this game. All Chelsea fans are going to be supporting Chelsea because they know that if Arsenal win this game, they are moving closer to the Premier League title. Now, when you look at the two teams, right, defensively, Arsenal is better than Chelsea. Offensively, Chelsea is better than Arsenal. So it is going to be a derby between two teams. Two teams. One is defensive and one is offensive. When you look at the level of the midfield, Chelsea is more stable and comfortable at the level of the midfield than Arsenal. There is Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer at the level of the midfield, right? Even in terms of creativity, Chelsea is ahead of Arsenal. But one thing that I trust this Arsenal for, counter attack, set pieces. There is Gabriel, there is Saliba, there is Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Noni Madueke. And Noni Madueke might score the winning goal in this game. An ex-Chelsea player. It is going to be very, very painful if Chelsea suffer a defeat in this game because of Noni Madueke. But ahead of this game, this is a debut, like I said, I will keep on saying it. Anybody can win. At this stage, anyone can win. Now, like I said, two things they are fighting for. Chelsea is fighting for the 3 points. Arsenal is fighting for the title. Which one is more important? Because a defeat in this game might throw Chelsea out of the Champions League spot. And if Liverpool win their game against West Ham, they are going to be fit. Chelsea is going to be sit. And if Arsenal suffer a defeat in this game, they are going to be ahead of Man City with just 2 points. And care needs to be taken. Care needs to be taken though. Because at this stage, mistakes are not accepted. You make a mistake that kick you out of the title race. The title race is on, but Arsenal needs to be careful. Chelsea needs to be careful. Like I said, defensive team versus offensive team. Victor Gyökeres is the best Premier League player of 2026. And if Chelsea can stop Victor Gyökeres, then they can grab something in this game. If they can stop Victor Gyökeres, they can grab something in this game. But there is João Pedro also for Chelsea, who is going to cause harm to that Arsenal's defense. So care needs to be taken in this game. And ahead of this game, right, I cannot guarantee you Arsenal is going to defeat Chelsea, and I cannot also guarantee you Chelsea is going to defeat Arsenal. But one thing I know that is going to happen in this game is I am seeing both teams scoring in this game. I can see Chelsea scoring. I can also see Arsenal scoring. But at the end of the day, I want that the best should win. So guys, I'm going to cut the video here. What are your predictions ahead of this game? There is a new manager for Chelsea who is very, very dangerous. Liam Roseno. One thing I like about this manager is that he does not carry out experiments. He does not do that. He's playing his best 11 ahead of every game. So in this game, I'm expecting to see an intensity and a game that is ahead of this game. I'm expecting to see a game that is very, very intense from the first minute to the last minute. And at the end of the day, I just want both teams to score. So let me know your predictions ahead of this game. And if this is the first time you come across the channel, hit the thumb up to the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you share the videos to 1 or 2 persons. And see you after the game.